the stay-at-home order, I can recall being here with one of my employees, and a friend of mine sent me a text message and said something, and I went and looked at the news, and I went, oh man, all right, well, this is what's deemed to be what's best for the greater good. So, during that time, I kind of, had to come to grips with what at that time I thought was going to be, another sort of another 2018, if you will. And we were going to take another, financial hit. And I think as a small business owner, I mean, you sort of live by the sword and die by the sword. And I think every business has its ups and downs. And when that happened, I mean, we certainly were far from essential. The other thing I focused on was helping out my employees. One of my employees is retired and uses this for supplemental income. The other works at essentially basically a bar that doesn't serve food, and so they were closed. Mm-hmm. So what I did is I'm a brand ambassador for a particular brand of discs, mm-hmm. and I get some like a limited edition sort of like team stamp discs that normally we aren't supposed to sell for personal use only. But I went to them with an idea and I kind of explained what I wanted to do, and they gave me their blessing. And so if you go back and look like a year ago, every day for about a month and a half, I would take like a rare disc and I would auction it off on our Facebook page with 100% of that money going to our employees. Mm-hmm. And I auctioned off about 50 discs and raised about $5,000 and gave that money to the two guys who were working for me at that time. Mm-hmm. It was stuff sitting in my basement gathering dust. And I also wanted to kind of show them that I cared about them, mm-hmm. because I do. Mm-hmm. I mean, as a small business owner, they don't work for me. Like in a way, I work for them.